game 2 as we have this wonderful. Oh my goodness, Aaron! I don't know how you did this, but this is amazing. This is great. Holy moly! Look at this production coming at you. Love to see it. Game 2 is underway. Both teams heading into the rift, ready to. Who knows what they're going to do? We don't see any movements coming out. Hold on a second.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wait, that took. I literally, you know, when you hear like a dial-up connection. That was going through Pantheon's head there. He saw the Morgana walk to him, and he's like, "Oh wait, I have to do something here."
Do you know what that was? That was Center making Pyro walk even further in without, you know, reacting to anything happening. Because if he jumped her on the edge of the what's it called? On the edge of the bush, she may not have flashed. I might have been eaten. No, Center, you were not eaten. You were tactically outplaying them. You see, like Archer right here is currently getting outplayed by Glub because Archer is alt-tabbed and is about to flash. Oh my goodness, you have to recall on the first wave. Dude, that is miserable. I mean, the only things we can write home about is the fact that I guess AP managed to get a ward onto the Spiky Balls Raptors, but that's it.
I will say that was actually a very heads-up play from the Urgot. He's not managed to get much CS from it though yet. But the fact he didn't kill the Mordecai, killing him there actually gets him back to lane quicker.
Yeah. That's a good point.
So the fact he was reserved enough to say, no, I'm going to focus, I'm going to get control of the lane, force him also to have to burn the TP so he doesn't... Oh my god. We do know there's a turret there. Thank God the Jhin picks up a kill in return.
First blood did go over to Jhin, but unfortunately the second turret shot was enough to kill Center. As that would be I mean, the kill didn't go over to Pyro, so not that bad, honestly.
It still doesn't feel great because that's gonna give him a bit more damage in items, which will allow him to peel and help the Shinara, although he's stealing a lot of CS here.
Yeah.
I don't know if Shinara had to base there. Because she's only level 1, so yeah. I have words. I think I have to have words with Pyro after this. Like, yes, you want to take some of the CS, because otherwise it's going to waste.
Oh my goodness.
But you don't want it to freeze there. Like, you want it to freeze just before that. Oh, we actually have a skill shot Q landed by the support there.
I told you.
Really impressive. Nice to see AP still can't land his stuns though. Nothing's changed there. Thing is, this actually becomes a harder lane for Xerath now that the Yasuo's not there. Because unlike the Yasuo, Vector can farm at range, and Yasenta's just flashing for the sake of flashing at this point with a Hex Flash. Meanwhile, with the junglers chasing each other, Scrabby showing he knows what to do on the Sejuani into the Viego. Yeah, Scrabby's another jungler I have played a lot with. Sejuani is probably his safest champion.
Okay.
I mean, I love Sedge. She's such an easy champion to play and have impact on it. She is going to be spotted on the ward here, which they don't know about.
Yeah.
And he hasn't decided to sweep it,
my
even though
god.
he does have one up. So Xerath is just going to be able to sit there under his tower. Viego is not in the area, not even looking for a counter gank. And there's not been one ping, so I'm hoping he's been saying it in the chat. As we see the flash W go a mile wide.
That was incredibly ambitious from AP right there.
Am I right? And I want to make sure I'm not in some alternate universe. But AP was in the upper... Won the whole thing last year, right? Last season.
Yes, that's right.
The same AP. Yikes, 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 yikes. Some interesting plays from there. I mean, I've heard about footballers dropping down divisions to get an easier game or get money in the States, but yeah, this is He might be. Is he coming up to retirement? Is that what we're dealing with here?
I think this may be a case of AP shaking off some rust. I mean, Center definitely showing what happens when you're still in the game, abusing these hex flashes, trying to make things happen. He's a massive amount of damage right there, but Pyro does walk away with 70% HP lost, or never mind, managed to make back most of it. As Scrabby, while you were singing her praises, does get caught out, is gonna get put down by Gasamat. I guess Boar is on the menu for tonight. Straight into the Airfryer.
This is why I think we've got a decent shot against either of these teams. I love Scrabby, but that was the scrabbiest play I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness. Q.
Nicely done.
And the feats of warfare as well.
He actually wants to play the game. As we see Jason getting caught in the enemy jungle again. Will managed to walk out. Neither of these junglers will have the ultimate for the first dragon, which is spawned right now. It's a Hextech one. And yeah, let's just see here. Like, your Panther, you don't have any vision on them. You spot them and you continue walking. They didn't even try to walk away. And then this is just a good play from Xerath. Landing two of the ults. And just some really good play.
Yeah. I mean, solid confirm right there by Naji, aka AP, aka Turkey Flaps. But definitely bringing it home. Feats of warfare were picked up, as you saw earlier, for the Airfryer eSports. They are currently ahead. Gold lead isn't that drastic though at the moment.
No, again, it's very, very even on both sides. The CS lead on top is what's making that difference, and in the bot lane, yes, AP's got a slight lead, but honestly, Vector at this point, he's not going to be too concerned. He's a champion that realistically will be behind at this stage of the game, because he doesn't really become strong until we upgrade these abilities. Now AP is looking to abuse that by getting another chunk down. Meanwhile, in the top lane, we see Scrabby coming to help Urgot. Mordekaiser is using his passive, will take the Urgot into the death realm. Urgot can't get away out of that circle. And Mordekaiser is going to get a kill. Well played from the Archer in that top lane, but now he's left open for Scrabby, who has to use the permafrost to get out of there.
For those attentive few of you that are watching, you would have heard the chimes coming out from what was Urgot. Oh, hold on a second, flash coming out from Jasamat. But for some reason, we're watching the bot lane as Jason trying to chase down Scrabby in that topside will escape. Yeah, for those of you that were attentive, you would have heard the chimes coming out from the sound of Urgot's ult. So it was landed, and what else was landed is those artillery shots from AP with that Xerath. Very nicely done, finding a kill on 2 center. Yeah, never mind. We'll forget about the Urgot, as apparently, from the sounds of it, AP has shaken off the rust and is now performing right now. But stun comes out as Archer is frozen in place and will give over a return kill to Glub, equalizing the difference in that top lane.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a long way to go. Oh, why are we just walking up to a bush that's unwarded? Again, it's not like they don't have vision on it. Like, Sedge and Tankin are right there. They can see the Viegos right there.
Oh, wow. I mean, when your jungler gets soloed by the support, I guess support in quotation marks, that's not a good look.
Yeah. This was my concern with the Viego pick. He's so weak.
Yeah, really nice.
That's some really well played from AP. But yeah, the Zizarani out is big. Getting really good synergy with the Urgot. But like, you can see he's in the area. I would love to have seen that from Blue Vision. And even with the Chaos Storm, there's not enough.
It didn't seem like there's much vision, unfortunately,
again,
for...
he just walks. He walks straight.
Jason giveth and Jason taketh away, you know. Go finds a kill from an unwarded bush, dies to an unwarded bush. That is the
really standard behavior at this point from these two.
That's the equilibrium of the universe in play right there. But yeah, 3 and 6 is the current score on the boards. Not that big of a goal difference still, as Ross is going to fall to the artillery shots once again. I mean, AP is definitely making himself comfortable in this mid lane, but I mean, whether he's able to translate that into something of a what's the word I'm looking for, of an impactful lead, I don't know if it really adds up to much.
Yeah, I mean, AP being ahead is nice, and it's going to enable them at least to have some artillery damage. Problem is, he doesn't have a front line. When we get to these team fights, you know, who's going to tank for you? Mordecai isn't a tank. Yes, he's building a Rylai's first, but he is not a front line.
Yep.
You can take some damage, but he will fold like a twig. Especially when you've got this Urgot who isn't a million miles behind, and this Jhin and Pantheon. Whereas on the other side, you've got the Urgot, you've got the Pantheon, and you've got the Sejuani to allow for these two, you know, the mage and the caster, to do damage from afar. Which, yeah.
I mean, what is...
I'm a bit skeptical of the comp.
I mean, so far they're doing fairly well. You know, they're ahead in terms of kills. They're ahead in gold. The lead has grown. It is no longer just a couple hundred in as a difference. There is now a 1.5 thousand gold lead between both teams. We see Glurb flashing in with the Urgot, trying to get that ult to happen. The dragon was taken by Jhin. Somehow Airfryer surrendered the dragon to Jhin, as okay, multiple members of the Airfryer team are gonna fall. Both artillery shots being sent out, as members will fall to both. But wow, that was absolute madness. And in the midst of all of that, Archer did die to this Urgot.
Yeah, Urgot just doing what Urgot does, you know, so much damage, great confidence in his ability. And then, yeah, this fight here on the dragon, you know, red side start it up, Airfryers, they think they've got it. Scrabby does go in.
No.
Actually, he smited it, and it was the Jhin W that claimed it. Obviously, Pantheon gets a beautiful stun onto Morgana with the Sejuani E. I mean, yeah.
It was definitely a choice to not use that Jhin ult to smite or to shoot that Xerath, who was immobile the whole time. But
yeah,
like, Archer there, you see getting a return kill.
You've got two artillery champions. When one fires, as long as the other's in range, he needs to be firing as well. Only way you can really deal with it at this stage of the game. So I would like to see that adaptation from the side of Spiky Balls. But right now, AP's having his way of it in this mid lane. A drastic change from game one. As Morgana already has to use that black shield on herself, and now Beloved gets stunned up, and just beautiful use of the Zhonya's and Seeker's Arm Guard, and now, yeah, they can turn the fight because they've got Viego here, they've got numbers. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Xerath is getting another one. Great bit of play from Airfryers.
I mean, that was a great counter engage right there. Spiky Balls definitely got a little too overconfident in this bot lane, trying to get that kill onto Morgana. But Pyro with the great use of the Seeker's Arm Guard to prevent that death from happening, and also stalling them a little further for Jason to turn up and get the kill. And of course, as you mentioned, AP finding another kill in the mid lane, making it 6-0.
Kill in the top lane as well here. Maybe not.
I'll see.
Oh
my god!
Oh, the Grand Starfall. Yeah, again, why are we backing in the open? It takes 10 seconds to walk behind your turret.
Oh my god, great flash right there from AP, but it won't amount to much unless, of course, Pyro takes the kill from the Sedge that is under the turret, making it a 1-for-1 in this mid lane. Man, just when you think you have a moment to breathe, more chaos just ensues.
I've learned in this bracket that doesn't exist. You don't get any time to breathe. I mean, right here we say that Pantheon is just looking to run it down. He's the one going to get caught out. He has to use the shield to save his life from this Mordecai and Viego. And he's going to go back in with a nice double stun. Victor gets a better damage with this, the E. Has the laser upgrade. But yeah, there's nothing more. Nobody's going to die there.
I mean, I'm honestly impressed that Center didn't die right there, but the positioning of the stun field by Cross was really nicely done, preventing Center from getting claimed by the Brazilian master himself. Artillery comes out and Center will be the next victim for Naji, aka Turkey Flaps, aka AP, as the Rift Herald goes over to Spiky Balls. See, just when it looks like that Airfryers are, you know, in control of this game, Spiky Balls somehow find a response.
Yeah, Spiky Balls, you know, they're right in this match again. We said that in the last season. It all blew apart in those late game fights, but for the majority of the game they were in it. Be interested to see what they do here. Obviously, you know, Scrabby saving the Shelly to go in there after Urgot already gone in and burnt a lot. And yeah, Mordecai's will just be pulled in by the chains. Shelly's already got her second charge onto that towards that tower. Yeah, it was just a good play.
That was solid, honestly. I mean, Archer, you saw cancelled his recall multiple times right there. Was definitely hoping to make something happen. Even when you saw the Rift Herald get summoned, you still decided to remain, which is a bit of a questionable choice and clearly wasn't the right idea. But great engage from Center right here. The Black Shield comes out, but isn't enough. Hold on a second, the Dark Biden. Oh, this ain't the Dark Biden. That's the Chains of something coming out from. Chains of Corruption, there we go.
Oh my lord.
As the
Sejuani
ult goes completely wide. Definitely was aiming for a fly on the side.
I swear they thought Nocturne was playing. They were shooting at ghosts. But you know what? No harm, no foul. They should get the objective with the AP trying to go back to frontlining again. And the Yunara, you know, again, not getting the results you would like to see.
There we go.
I thought that, yeah. You
got correction.
Right, I was wrong. I was trusting you being wrong and thinking, oh yeah, it has to be that then.
Hey, listen, if I'm talking names of abilities that I haven't seen in years, you have to just assume that I'm wrong. But shout outs to you, New Meta. Soul Shackles is the name of the game, or not name of the game. It's the name of Morgana's ult.
We got there in the end. We got there in the end, but the goal is back eventually. Even.
Yeah.
After all this chaos, it is dead even.
I mean, that's a big deal, honestly, considering how Airfryers have started this game and the lead that they were able to develop, and now where they are still ahead in kills, but objectives is always the name of the game. This is an objective centered video game after all, guys. So
key thing is though, both sides have only got one tower and they're on opposite sides of the map. Now we are going to see obviously the Mordecai's to take the Victor into his death realm, but he's the one who's likely going to fall here. I know he's going to survive just. Victor and Viego got nothing of that, so he wasted a lot of time sitting there, but absolutely hee-haw. No, he must have got a wee click on it because he got a reset, but Sentinel's just going to get another kill. 5 kills now on this Pantheon onto Morgana, and Yunara is left to run for a life. Will get slowed by the Jhin. AP trying to peel through his support, support his ADC, but right now he's playing more like a support. I would like to have seen Suit playing a Jinx because I think he would have more success. But yeah, AP should be.
Oh my goodness, Curtain Call comes out as AP has nowhere to run. Down goes the I can't even remember what was Xerath's title, but the human magical entity that be. Down he goes once again for the third time. Yasumat
and yeah,
caught out once again. Oh my goodness, Scrabby. His ults are killing me.
The way this is going, it's looking like it'd be Airfryer. I'm going to give Scrabby Sejuani all he wants because he can't hit an element to save his life. By the looks of things. So I'll be fine in the jungle. No, I mean, you know what? He might not be. They're zoning ults at the end of the day.
Yes, yes, that's right.
He totally means them to go wide. The zoning ults. They're going to get the Athacan from it as well. But again, this is much better from them actually taking the Athacan. Getting Cryo in the jungle. And Urgot is... Nobody can contest him now. He's got his Hull Breaker and his Dark Cleaver. And he's just... Black Cleaver. He's just going to be running everyone down. Especially now he's with the Athacan buff as well.
Tried to turn it around to get AP and send him into the shredder of... I don't know where I was going with that. Just the shredder. It is the shredder. But unfortunately, we'll pay with his life. Pyro picks up another kill.
Here again. Yeah, Victor's going to die here tonight. I think, and this is stuff that if Morgana's getting the kills, that's fine. But having the Zhonya's first does nothing. If you're having her taking kills, give her a Leandris. Give her an item that actually does something to help the Yunara actually get funds. All that Zhonya's just doing is, yeah, it saves her life, but you're not helping your ADC, who is way behind at this point. You know, down in CS, down in kills. Yes, she's up in assists, but, you know, it's 2 items into 2.5 items, and gold in the pocket. And they might be cheap items on this Jhin, but they're still having an impact. So, yeah, I'm a bit concerned.
I mean, it's quite an interesting position that both of these teams are in, where both bot lanes have the gold skewed towards their supports, which is
I wouldn't say so much on the Jhin, because he does have the 4 kills of himself, so it's not as if he is kill starved.
Yeah, that's right.
Or CS starved. But yeah.
Oh my goodness. People don't laugh.
I'm not going to say it. I mean, I love you, Scrabby, but oh my lord, I need to go back to training tool.
Holy moly! I mean, look, listen, we've got day 09 smites. Scrabby, if you had a number attached to your tag, man, holy moly!
The best part was, it was Scrabby that he got. That was that outsmited. Day 0.
That's just JP Sejuani. Hey, listen, you're absolutely right. That is a JP Sejuani right there, if I've ever seen it.
Morgana had to burn the flash. That's a good Sejuani Q to get that. And yeah, I like them. And this is where the comp comes in. You know, you've got no front line here, but they're still going to...
Well, Center is going to be the first to fall in this skirmish, as the Seeker's arm guard, now Zhonya's, will not save Pyro. Down goes New Meta, which is going to turn this fight, I'd suspect, as Cross is also going to fall. Double kill comes out for Jason as he manages to fight. Oh, hold on a second. Triple kill for Cross, actually. No, that's not right. Oh, that's the Viego. Right. That's... threw me off for a second. Jason with the triple kill. Great turnout right there from the jungler for Airfryer eSports, managing to find 3 kills before this Ocean Dragon. I mean, the back and forth between these two teams is making it really hard to predict who's going to win this.
I'm so glad you can't see my camera on stream right now, because I am lost for words. Like, what am I watching? The term fiesta in League of Legends refers to a game where everything goes to shit. This is a fiesta of a fiesta, boys and girls.
This is a support Pantheon, and he's absolutely melting everyone. What is going on? Decimat is going to get shut down. Gold going over to Cross. Mid outer turret is going to go down, as now the map is completely open. All of the outer turrets are now down. What will Spiky Balls do with this, as Center is just bloodthirsty in this game? Oh my god, from downtown.
What are they going to do? They're going to run it down is what they're going to do.
cannot believe this. This is such... all of a sudden, this game is just ramped up in terms of what's happening. That was a JP Pantheon for sure.
Yeah, it's... You know, JP...
he hasn't stopped. He's still going.
I'm going to have to tell my team if Spiky Balls do win this. Do not let him chase you. As soon as we see him, bully him, because that's exactly what they did just there, and they got the kill. He's 8 kills. He might be getting kills himself, but he's not helping his team. He's putting them a man down now. Is it drawing attention? Yes. But you're not helping the people that need to be helped. Yeah. And you're fighting for the sake of fighting. Which...
And that's a Baron buff lost as well.
Yeah. At this stage of the game, your Sejuani is still needing to farm to keep herself relevant because this Viego is so fed. You need to be helping at that point, getting vision on the enemy jungle, finding out where the hell this Viego is without fighting and dying. Helping your laners, helping your Jhin push the wave.
Oh,
I mean, Mordecai is just dead. You know, Club doesn't need any help. And now there are serious disadvantages to the Viego. Victor does a lot of damage, but Sejuani can't be slowed for the moment, but now she can, and she's just dead. If that Pantheon hadn't died, he would have been right there with her. At that point.
Everybody took turns throwing out something at that ball, making sure that she was going to be the next on the grill. As Jaspermat runs away with the spirit of Bristle. Yeah, definitely big misplay or misstep right there from Spiky Balls. But hold on a second, Jason is not done. Actually opts out, dashes out of there as the inner turret will fall with the help of this Baron buffed
someone
cannon
makes a
minion.
smart decision. Finally. I don't know why Yunaris is walking up. You don't have a wave. Like...
Oh.
Yeah, Victor's just walking into a blind bush there.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. That's something that we haven't really touched on in this series. But oh my goodness, somehow almost managed to win that. It died with barrier as well.
Why is Jhin on his own? You know, you've got Pantheon on the top side, Urgot on the top side, Sedge down the bot side. Why the hell is New Meta still there? Like, yes, I get you've got the wave. Yellow.
I was just gonna say, as a former Jhin main who also used to let the power of the fourth shot get to my head, I completely relate to Jhin being by himself.
Hey, I love the confidence. I love that. He was 4-1 at that point. He's got his 3 items. It's fine, but you need to just play with your team.
I see Toki in the chat saying, yeah. I was gonna answer the same thing.
Yeah, he's got 9 deaths because he runs it down. And everyone in this series is set on running it down. None of them have said we're going to play a game of League of Legends. We're going to play a game of Era. But not all Era, and we're going to fight as 5. No, we're going to do 1v1s across the map.
I think, I mean, we can't you know, downplay how well AP has actually been playing this with this Xerath. You know, absolutely took command of this mid lane. Really made Cross suffer on this Victor, as the 3rd Ocean Dragon is gonna go over to Airfryer eSports. But while this is all happening,
right? Blue side have to be smart here. They need to. It doesn't matter if they fight. If they can keep them busy enough, which they're doing, Urgot should be able to end the game. Problem is, nobody's got back yet for red side.
Oh, I mean, the cow was the sacrificial lamb, kept 4 members busy. They're all recalling right now. Glub is chipping away at the Nexus. Get out of the W, man. Use your auto attacks. He might not survive this. He's going to start auto attacking now, but because of how Urgot's W works, the closest target is the focus, and the Nexus was it, as that is game 2 and series match done for Spiky Balls, managing to close that one out. Really nicely done. Oh my goodness.
I will say